Today I want to speak about a book, Mercy Triumphs Over Judgment, a book by Joanne Highley, a book that took many decades to write, a book worth waiting for, a book that deals with deliverance, which deals with sin, which deals with the scriptures, and which brings great light on our contemporary culture. And I'm talking about here transgenders, people with gender confusion, people who are addicted to various kinds of debauchery. Joanne Highley has counseled people, not only in New York, but all over the world, and she has done a magnificent job. Let me just read some of the chapters for you so you get an idea of what is actually in this book. What are the causes of homosexuality? Are people hardwired from birth to be homosexuals? She deals with scientific studies. She talks about things like, well, if identical twins have the same genetic, or I should say sexual chromosomes, then you would expect 100% of them, if one is homosexual, the other one would be homosexual. You don't find that. And that shows that this theory is really that, a theory. She gets into anger. She gets into the reasons why people get adrift and need deliverance. Listen, if there is a taboo area where Satan gets a hold of you, and you open yourself and you say yes to the demonic, when this comes in and you are trapped, it's going to take, it's easier to get into a sin than it is to get out of a sin. So she talks about journaling, she talks about counseling, she talks about the scriptures, she talks about how people have to see the light, they have to have deliverance. And she has done a magnificent job. She's distilled decades of scriptural teaching, counseling, and experience in this little book, not even 400 pages long. I highly recommend this. If there's somebody in your family who has gender confusion, you need to read it first, and then you need to give it to them. And if they refuse to read it, you need to tell them what's in it. And I want to highly recommend this book. Everyone should have it. There's no book like this anywhere. And the reason it took Joanne so long to write this book is what the territory that she covers here would take a lifetime to distill as she has. So Mercy Triumphs Over Judgment, hot off the press. It's a way out of all kinds of bondage. It's a way out. It's a wonderful thing to be free. And he whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Amen.